The girl who traveled 1,000 years into the past was shocked to discover, hidden behind the kitchen quarters of the general's mansion, was a luxurious villa. At that moment her parents and adopted younger sister were enjoying a lavish lunch. Only then did the girl realize that the family's time travel was all a lie. A year earlier when the girl woke up, she found that both she and her parents were dressed like people from 1,000 years ago. Her parents told her that the whole family had traveled through time, but they were all servants in the general's mansion. Every day was filled with endless chores and constant scolding. Meanwhile her adopted younger sister had become the general's daughter, but the adopted sister seemed to have lost her memory. She had forgotten her parents and her older sister. Whenever she was unhappy she would bully them. The girl always stood up for her parents, which caused her body to grow weaker and weaker. The girl had tried countless times to escape with her parents, but they were always discovered by the adopted sister and dragged back. Her parents kept telling her to give up the idea of running away, saying that they might return home someday. What they did not know was that the girl suffered from severe heart failure. The doctor had said she would be fine as long as she kept taking her medication. Before the girl could tell her parents about her condition, the family mysteriously traveled 1,000 years into the past, and without her medication her life was slowly coming to an end. One night the girl woke up hungry. She went to the kitchen hoping to find something to eat, but unexpectedly heard her mother's voice behind a cabinet. After feeling around she activated a hidden mechanism, and discovered a secret room. Her parents and adopted younger sister were enjoying delicious food inside the villa. From their conversation, the girl finally learned that everything had been a lie. The adopted daughter was about to star in a movie set 1,000 years ago, so her parents spent a fortune building this place to help improve the adopted daughter's acting skills. Everyone in the general's mansion was an actor hired by her parents. Only then did the girl understand why every escape attempt had failed, but she could not understand why her parents had brought her home in the first place. They had even publicly announced her identity in front of the media. Afterward the girl returned to the courtyard. The servants still tried to bully her as they always had. The girl slapped both of them across the face. Then she returned to her room. At that moment the girl hated her biological parents more than ever. In the end she died. Little did she know that she had misunderstood her parents. Her mother had long instructed the actors to only pretend when mistreating the girl, but the adopted younger sister secretly hired actors to bully the girl because she wanted to get rid of her. At that moment the couple still had no idea that their daughter had died. They planned to reveal the truth to the girl at the adopted daughter's birthday party and make it up to her, but the adopted younger sister had someone lock her sister's room. It was not until 3 days later when the couple returned to the general's mansion that they opened the room and smelled a foul odor. They instantly realized that something was terribly wrong. The first thing the girl did after being reborn was kick open the hotel room door. Her husband was inside with his new girlfriend. The two of them froze when they saw her. Hotel staff and guests gathered around to watch and take pictures. Her husband tried to teach her a lesson, but she slapped him across the face instead. Then she slapped his new girlfriend across the face too. Her husband was completely shocked because she had always been timid before. What he did not know was that her best friend's soul was now inside her body. The day before the girl had gone to visit her late friend's grave. She cried as she said she was pregnant, but her husband had betrayed her. At that moment her friend's soul appeared. When she saw the girl about to crash into a pillar, she rushed over to stop her, but accidentally entered the girl's body. Now the two of them shared the same body. Her friend decided to teach the girl's husband a lesson. She told him they had to get divorced. She did not want her child to grow up with a bad father. After hearing that, her husband immediately dumped his new girlfriend. He begged the girl to go home with him. After learning that she was pregnant, her parents-in-law completely changed their attitude toward her. At that moment her friend made a demand on the girl's behalf. She wanted 1/3 of her husband's company shares, a $50 million maternity fund, a villa and a luxury car. Her parents-in-law had no choice but to agree if they wanted her to safely give birth. After that she went to a bar and spent money without holding back. A billionaire happened to see her throwing cash around. The way she did it reminded him of his first love. The man walked toward her. He deliberately bumped into her and caught her in his arms. After seeing the necklace he was wearing, she could not help asking why he was wearing it. When the man heard that, he became convinced she must have some connection to his first love. The girl quickly ran away. Her friend said the two of them were truly meant to meet. The next day her late friend asked the girl to visit her parents with her. They happened to find her mother being thrown out of the house by her father. Her father was forcing her to sign divorce papers, but her mother refused to sign them. The girl discovered that her father's new girlfriend was the mother of her husband's new girlfriend. She rushed over to protect her mother. She demanded to know how her father could betray his late daughter like this. To her surprise, her father said they were no longer father and daughter. He even planned to move his daughter's grave. At that moment the man showed up. He taught her father a lesson. When the girl saw the man, she remembered the past. She had always been allergic to men, until she met him. Back then she became his sugar mommy. Then the man handed $50 million to the girl's mother. The girl could not help calling out his name. She asked how he had become so wealthy. After hearing that, the man took the girl to his car. He invited her to be his girlfriend. To avoid exposing her identity, the girl agreed to sign the agreement, but she accidentally wrote her own name. The moment the man saw it, he immediately began to suspect that the girl was his late first love. The girl woke up and found herself in bed with her brother-in-law. Terrified, she quickly got out of bed. She demanded to know why they had slept together. The wealthy man was just as confused. What neither of them knew was that they had already gotten married and had children, but an accident happened on their 5th wedding anniversary, causing them to lose all memories of the past 5 years. The man looked through the documents his assistant handed him. They were filled with proof that he and the girl were married. The girl lifted her shirt as well, and when she saw the scar on her stomach, she finally believed that she had given birth to 2 children. children. The doctor told them to visit places they used to know well, in hopes of helping them recover their memories. But on the way home, the girl was shocked to find many signs of a married life inside the car. She could hardly believe it. The assistant then told them that this was the car they normally traveled in, and asked if they remembered anything. The girl quickly shook her head, afraid the man would realize she had already remembered a few things. Back then it was the girl who confessed her feelings to him in the car. Soon they arrived home. As soon as she saw the living room, the girl felt a strange sense of familiarity. Just then their pet dog came running over. The girl happily picked him up. The man was actually afraid of dogs, but seeing how happy she was, he suddenly felt dogs were not so bad after all. Then the girl noticed that the closet was filled with performance costumes. The man walked over at that moment. The girl became nervous and did not know how to explain it, so she deliberately said, "I never expected you to be this kind of person." The man slowly stepped closer, but the girl lost her balance and was about to fall. He quickly reached out and caught her. The girl nervously pushed him away. The man then suggested that for the sake of the company, they should continue acting like a loving married couple in public, while staying out of each other's private lives. The girl agreed. Before going to bed that night, she searched for information about herself online. She discovered that she owned dozens of properties. She also came across a news article claiming that the man had erectile dysfunction. Just then the man suddenly appeared and startled her. He had received a call from a photographer, who told him that the finished suit photo collection had been sent to his email. After seeing the photos, the man was too embarrassed to look at the girl. That night after the girl fell asleep, the man quietly tucked her in, and he also began remembering moments from their life together. The next day they went to pick up their children from school, but they did not even recognize their own kids. The girl told the man, "Whichever children run toward us must be ours." They were overjoyed when they saw their son and daughter. The man naturally picked up his daughter. Looking at the happy family of 4, the girl felt that living with him might not be so bad after all. The girl had just opened her eyes when she realized she had been transported into a short drama she had watched. She was about to be thrown out of the house by her evil father. Luckily she awakened a special ability. As long as she scolded bad men she would receive cash rewards. At that moment her father told her to apologize to her adopted younger sister. He claimed she had injured her adopted younger sister's hand. The girl immediately argued with her father. She said her adopted younger sister's wound was already healing. She accused him of taking an outsider's side over his own daughter. Soon she received several $1,000,000. Her father said he would throw her out if she refused to apologize. Just then the girl's mother arrived. The girl realized her mother had also been transported into the short drama. She had awakened the same special ability. The mother and daughter joined forces against the father. The mother then asked the butler to pull up the living room security footage. Only then did the adopted younger sister begin to panic. But the butler had already been bribed and claimed the footage had been damaged. To everyone's surprise, the girl restored the video on the spot and exposed the adopted younger sister's scheme. The father quickly claimed it was all a misunderstanding. The mother then exposed that the adopted daughter was actually the daughter of his first love. She immediately asked for a divorce. The mother and daughter received another $10 million. Then they received a magical love talisman. The daughter asked her mother to use it to find her a new father. The mother wanted her daughter to find a boyfriend instead. While they were arguing, the talisman flew away. It arrived at the richest man's mansion. It landed on a picture frame. The doctor said the richest man had never forgotten someone he deeply loved. The man's son noticed a photo inside the fallen picture frame. To help his father wake up, he ordered someone to investigate the woman in the photo. The man soon discovered that she was looking for a bodyguard for her daughter. He wanted to test the woman's character, so he disguised himself as a bodyguard and applied for the job. The girl was instantly attracted to his handsome looks. In the end, the man successfully became the girl's bodyguard. Then the girl's fiancé sent her a message. He was also a bad man, so the girl went to see him and called off the engagement on the spot. Her fiancé thought she was only trying to get his attention, but the girl kissed the man without hesitation. His heart began pounding instantly. After returning home, the mother and daughter continued fighting back against the father. They earned several million more dollars from him. After learning that the woman's marriage was unhappy, the man invited her to his mansion. When the woman saw the unconscious richest man, she realized he was her first love. Just like that, both the mother and daughter found the ones they truly loved.